Hello there, everyone. I have read about an interesting topic that I wish to talk about, and that is the developer of Bear Simulator has up and decided that he wishes to stop working on the game and stop putting out updates. Now, the history behind this is a bit, interesting. You see, the developer of Bear Simulator got his game started through Kickstarter, and unlike a lot of other Kickstarter games, this one was, for the most part, a success. The developer has delivered on pretty much his basic promises of the game, which was they would donate $100,000 to him and he would create Bear Simulator. And for the most part, it seems to have worked because at the moment, the game has a positive rating on Steam. Now, when you put yourself out there like this, other people are going to try out your product and they're going to talk about it. I myself, I am a YouTuber. I criticize a lot of things, most of the time sarcastically, but nonetheless, maybe my words may hurt someone just the same. And I know that. I understand that. The issue this time is that this developer has up and decided to call it quits because he seems to be tired of dealing with the internet. Now, it would be easy for me to sit here and say, well, tough luck, fucker, deal with it and get on about making your game. But I think that would be short sighted of me. You see, there are a lot of people, developers and YouTubers, who have up and decided to censor a good amount of the feedback that they get from their fan base or they receive from their subscribers or just from anywhere. I mean, look at Total Biscuit or PewDiePie or so many others that do not wish to listen to the critique or the praises or the hatred of their fan bases or people who just may happen to show up on their page. And can you really blame them for that? I mean, no matter how tough you are, armor chinks, right? I mean, my channel here is called Feed Me Hate Me. The channel was specifically made for me to receive harsh criticism, so I know what I'm getting into, and I don't take my work that seriously. But when your bread and butter and your self worth is coming from the internet, well, I think that's a bit different. And I can't particularly blame him for wanting to shut himself out of the ecosystem of his fan base. I have said this many times, and I believe it to be true. No matter how tough you are, no matter how much of an impact you can take, death by paper cuts is a real thing, where the first one doesn't hurt that much, but over time it just keeps whittling away at you until it eventually reaches your core. And this developer, in my opinion, is doing the right thing. He hasn't verbally attacked a YouTuber. He hasn't verbally attacked his Kickstarter backers. He seems to be trying to find the path of least resistance, one that is most peaceful to him and can set his mind at ease. He just said that at the moment, I am tired and I wish to have a break. And I think he's in the right here because he has one more update that he will put out. And since his product is widely considered to be done, maybe outside of some stretch goals on his Kickstarter, he has fulfilled his end of the bargain. The people donated to his Kickstarter to receive a game, and he, to the best of his ability, seems to have created that game. He openly admitted that he is not as skilled at creating video games as he would like to be, and this was the best product that he could make. Another sad issue here is how this might be affecting the critics of the game and how they are receiving a little bit of attention as this game is going to finish up. The big one, obviously, is PewDiePie. PewDiePie reviewed this man's game or critiqued it or whatever you wish to call PewDiePie's content, but he did a video of it and was very vocal about how he did not like the game. Now, after this has come out, PewDiePie has made the video private. He doesn't want people to see it. And I don't think that PewDiePie is doing this out of fear. The man's fucking rich right now. I genuinely think that he feels bad and he feels some responsibility for driving the developer to this particular state, which I don't feel that he should. What PewDiePie provides is entertainment. And if the 10 to 15-year-olds that watch his videos go over and spout nonsense on someone else's shite, then that's not his fault. But if you watch some of Mr. PewDiePie's other videos, you can see that he is a genuinely nice person who is caring, and I believe he thinks too much. So what am I trying to say while making this video? Honestly, it's that we can only be responsible for the things that we create. And once it's out there in the wild, we just have to accept the criticism that others throw upon us. Now, granted, you may be able to hide from it. You may be able to distance yourself away from it, but it will still always be there. To anyone out there who can actively stay away from the internet, given how it has become the communication center for the world, then I congratulate you. But for mostly everyone else, that is outright impossible, especially for the people who are making a living off of it. Cliff Bleszinski, the developer of the Gears of War series, had a very telling tweet where he said, God, I can't remember, he doesn't know how to feel about this particular situation because on one hand, the internet can be mean, but at the same time, welcome to game development. This particular field is one where you throw yourself out there. Now, granted, a lot of people are able to hide behind the coattails of their publisher, where the publisher takes all the backlash. But for small independent studios that wish to publish on Steam, that isn't the case. And whether you like it or not, this is a decision you made. This is a field you chose to go in. And I can't tell you to just take it, but I can say that this is something that we all deal with. Now, from reading about the developer of Bear Simulator and his tweets, I think that he's just burnt out, and I really do believe that after a little bit of time, he will come back and begin to create more things, because it just seems to have gotten to him really hard this time, and he needs to have a break. Game development is hard. It is time-consuming. It is all-encompassing. And if you have the time to take a break, then I believe you should. Anyway, I'm beginning to ramble, and I just hope that the developer takes some time off and comes back and creates more games for the people who like his product. Because as I said before, when you are able to create a product that most of the people who buy your product enjoy, then you've done your job. I mean, look at so many other Kickstarters that fail. Look at so many other games that do not deliver the product in which they promise. This developer did, and because of which, I wish him the best of luck. You all take care.